how he's not looking at me as he says over an audio podcast? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I'm mad with him right now. This is Y&B Collins joined with
Brother Wolf.
And we're here to specifically fuss. And by we, I mean me. Dear Jeff Bezos, you got to do better. I just received a package from Amazon. That's how I was sitting on my porch. Wasn't even wrapped. It's just a box indicating what it is with a label.
There are certain people out there that would love to see that.
And I just dropped it from my brother. So thank God it wasn't anything truly, truly expensive. I have for my EDC, I carry a small pen light, my phone, my keys, and on my keys I have a few multi-tools and stuff like that. But I typically need batteries for something. The Xbox controller, the flashlight, the beard trimmer.
So that's a package of batteries.
No, it's not a package of batteries. It's hold on one second while I go off mic for a second. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I just got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Guess how much it was?
For something like this, I'm going to say $40.
Nope.
$50.
Lower. Don't get the fancy eyes with me.
Pardonnez-vous.
When did you become fancy pants? Parlez-vous French, says Mark Twain.
I mean, this is a so y'all can't see this because y'all are in podcast land, but this is 4 rechargeable AA batteries, 4 rechargeable AAA batteries, and a dock that can hold all 8 batteries, and also a 2 USB ports.
Yep.
And it directly hooks up to a power cable in which you can charge.
I didn't bring the power cable in.
Yeah, but obviously, it directly hooks up to a power cable. So this, like I said, I could imagine that finding this at the only place I could think of that you may find something like this is Walmart or Home Depot / Office Depot. That's the only places in the city that I believe you may find something like this. And at minimum, I would expect to pay $40 for it at one of those places.
I would argue Costco.
Okay, I could see Costco, maybe $35 at Costco.
Okay, so the funny part is that this is Boss, and I got it because I have 2 other chargers that aren't doing as well, and I have a USB-C cord for my phone, and then I have a magnetic charger for my smartwatch. So I want to just combine all this into one thing, get rid of the old stuff, and then some of my batteries, I mean, it's just time for them to go.
Right.
They
no longer hold that charge that they used to.
Nail on the head. This price has gone down. Well, there's 2 prices. So when you see it, I'm about to hand you the phone, you'll figure it out. That's Amazon is in my cart.
Wow. Okay. So
Lips to the mic. Tell the people.
So for the price that I see right there, I see $22.99. Is the price for the charger section? Oh, it went.
Are you pressing the button?
Oh, okay. No, it was $24.99. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
When they had it at the open view, it only showed me the price of $22.99. Well, and then I also see that if you join Prime, you get it for $20.69.
Yeah, and the funny part was, I asked a friend who had Prime. You were sick, so I wasn't going to ask you anything.
Uh-huh.
Hey, could you order this for me? They're like, yeah. What you call it? And I was like, I owe you $20-something bucks. I was like, nah, you've done enough for me. Let's call this square. So they ordered it. It came through within a day and a half's time. So salute to Bezos, but
I don't like the fact that packaging came like that. I definitely don't like
It's literally the box it came in with a label stuck on it. Yeah. Literally, somebody could have snatched this off my porch.
Right. And here's the thing. In your area, it's different than my area, because actually in my area, it's a little bit better, because when the people drop off things, particularly either Amazon, FedEx, UPS, and stuff like that, in my area, they actually stop to see if a person comes out in order to go ahead and pick it up. There was a guy that was a delivery driver that worked for FedEx. He said when he dropped it off at our house and he rung the doorbell before he pulled off, he said he was not going to leave until somebody came out their house. If we didn't come out, he was going to come back and he was going to grab it off of there. Now, because he said he's had it happen too many times where somebody is actually taking stuff off of people's porch.
Yeah, porch pirates are disgusting.
And they are prevalent right now. They are running rampant.
And I mean, the fact that Mark Rober did his due diligence with the glitter bombs and whatnot, if you don't know what I'm talking about, intern, put in the links. Made the glitter bombs and so forth and so on. But this is one of those, I got just a box with a label with my personal information on it, just out there to the world. I mean, part of Amazon is the packaging. At least let them guess what it is.
Yeah, it's like that standard brown packaging. It's on their app thing.
Yeah, like you know what it is. Don't just give me a box in hopes
that it gets somewhere where it's supposed to go.
And here's the best thing. Let's say I go ahead and say, oh, it didn't show up. Well, it was delivered. How did you? This could have fit in my mailbox. This really could have. You could have put it behind the screen door. Mm-hmm. You could have put it somewhere else. You left it on my chair on the porch for everybody to see what it is. Amazon and/or Amazon drivers, do better. Like, this is a call out. This is one of those, come on, man. Yeah. Really? And like, look, I get it. You're offering low prices, and part of that might be the shipping. Right. Okay.
I mean, I just ordered 72 rolls of toilet tissue from them. And so
I know somebody will take that. 72. You don't need 72. Now, mind you, he got kids and he got females.
I do need 72.
Yeah, this is going to go. You know, you got to be hygienic. I have no problem with that.
I mean, but
during COVID, 72 rolls? Remember when everybody was taking toilet paper left, right, and center?
Yes.
Bruh. No.
So I don't know how those 72 rolls of toilet tissue are going to come in tomorrow. Maybe this will be a update for next week or something like that, because I don't know if they're going to just come with just the 72 rolls just sitting out there. I walk outside of my house tomorrow morning.
Individually packaged, shrink wrapped. How is it going to be? And I know I'm not the only one. Please share your story at therealbenchmarkpodcast@gmail. Let me know if I'm the only one who's gotten okay, I'm going to say this. I believe on a scale of yes to no that more sex toys have come through Amazon than a little bit. You don't need your business put on the porch like that for everybody to see how nasty you are. Discreet packaging is part of the game plan.
I can only imagine.
Why are you laughing so much? Why are you laughing so much, married man?
I'm laughing because I remember the Amazon review on. There was an Amazon review on these on the best Amazon reviews about this woman that had received this how do I say this on the podcast that it doesn't sound horrible? She had received an instrument in order to pleasure herself.
Did it go whir or did it insert?
It inserted.
Okay.
In with whir.
First off, that sounds like somebody got the rhythm of the hot dog. Let's get the rhythm of the beat. Let's get the rhythm of the beat.
I mean, it was more like electric slide. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
I don't like how you pointed at me when you did. Get away. Get away.
But the point is the fact that she talked about the item, and she said that it was great except for the fact that she could not figure out how to turn it off. And it got in there, and she said she thought she could handle it at the highest power level 10.
369, can you find?
She talked about the big guy. She passed out. She said because everybody downstairs could only hear a constant. She said that the fire department had to be.
Oh, you gotta find this link. You gotta find this link. I gotta find. This is your homework for the night. You gotta find this link.
So I was
intern. Remind him.
So you just reminded me of that when you mentioned that because I can't help but think about if that box showed up on her porch with it just out there. The Mager Horseman 3000, I think it was called.
Well, thank God because you went sound like Mr. Ed. And the better question is this: was she a verified reviewer?
Yes.
Oh God. I want to look up her. I want to know her health records, but that's HIPAA prevented, so no. Oh my. So wait. The better question is: you so nasty? You use this with company around? And you just on the ground twitching because you can't stop moving your body. Your eyes and glazed over and shit. Cause you went for the Mega Spine Buster 3000. You went for the tummy tickler. And now
so my tummy was tickled.
So I know this didn't take rechargeable batteries. I hope it came with a free bottle of lube. I hope, for her sake. And whoever orders it, because obviously it's the truth. We're going to call this thing Allen Iverson from now on. Ain't that some... You got me sounding like CeeLo. Ain't that some shit?
And in the old words of like several comedians that used to say it, and they expect me to be able to do something when y'all have those kinds of tools.
Yeah, I can't keep up with that. Like, the best I got is Bruce Almighty. Also, shout out to Jim Carrey for power slamming Jennifer Aniston. That was, to this day, I ain't mad at you.
The man lassoed the moon and brought it in.
So, back to the lecture at hand. Yeah, man, I get this smart charger, which if Brother Wolf is in a bad way looking for it, oh, I need one of these. Snatch right off the porch, keep going. And if you don't have a Ring doorbell, you're going to keep on, you know.
And the only good news is, and I found this out the other day when we took and ordered, I got some polo shirts.
Who's we?
My wife did this for my birthday. She got some polo shirts for me, and she got some jeans for me. And unfortunately, it was said that it was delivered, but it was not delivered. So we contacted them and let them know, hey, it wasn't delivered. They went ahead and then they refunded us immediately the cost of the items. And then later, the next day, we actually had neighbors from across the street. The only reason why we have a great relationship with this set of neighbors, well, not the only reason why, but we have a great relationship with this set of neighbors is because they keep on getting our two addresses confused.
So what do they do? They like transpose the last two numbers or something like that?
In the numbers of the street. It's weird. But what wound up happening is we've received a TV from them before that we had no idea. I was like, I did not order a 65-inch TV. And, you know, my wife was like, oh, thank you, honey, for getting me this surprise. I was like...
That had to be so demoralizing. So demoralizing.
So they dropped off my shirts and my jeans later on that day after Amazon had already done the discount. So, you know, I was telling them like, hey, we got to send them the other ones back and just going to have to get the refund. you know, and everything.
And
like
look,
that.
good on you for being a good human being. Because, you know, if nobody, everybody's like, man, they're a corporation. Would you want it to happen to you? No.
Exactly. So yeah, that's and that's the whole thing is so but like I was saying, part of it is they are good with replacing it, but that takes time. And if I hadn't got that, and if somebody else had take my shirts and my jeans and everything like that, I would be waiting for another package of that for my birthday, you know? And so
And the point is to have it on your birthday.
right, exactly.
And I mean, look, don't get me wrong. As someone who's done Uber Eats delivery, do you know how frustrating it is to walk up to a place, have the GPS and the pin be wrong, and you go up to the people, be like, I dropped it off. What else do you want me to do? Here's the
I mean, we've had people for Uber Eats or for DoorDash. I'm not going to just make fun of Uber Eats, and I'm going to say DoorDash too, that have said that they've dropped it off at our address, and you actually look at the picture that they sent the people, and it's another house.
Yeah. It's like literally not what we signed up for.
Yeah.
And like this is one of those where I'm not a fan of large identifiers, but bruh, there's been times I wanted to take a piece of spray paint and write down the side in big neon letters so you can see it at night. You know, 1234 Fifth Street. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. And boom, you could see it. But you don't need to put my package out on Front Street, especially something like a 65-inch TV. You telling me that's going to last?
Exactly.
And like the thing that gives me the most is most of the porch pirating happens in well-to-do neighborhoods.
Right.
Which I'm going to tell you right now, if I catch you, believe there's going to be some work that comes along with it. Believe you me. So, yeah. So, dear Mr. Bezos, I'm not mad that you have $1 billion corporation. I'm mad that with those billions of dollars, you can't even afford Dollar Tree gift wrap. Come on, man. Help out the people who's still making you do better. Remember, I'm Team Bezos over Team Musk.
Right. He has said that several times. Correct.
Now, mind you, that's not saying I want to be on that team. I'd rather not have to make that choice to begin with.
Right.
But if I have to choose between the two, that's where I'm going. So come on, man. At least, you know, give back something. You know what I mean? Don't put my stuff on Front Street. Or better yet, know that when I put this in, I'm not trying to rip you off. You just ain't give me what I was supposed to.
Right.
So other than that, I guess I'm not ordering the Tummy Tickler 3000. You got to put that link in the show notes. You know I'm not.
I'm gonna have to look it up again.
What was this, like on iFunny or what?
Because I showed it to my wife when I saw it, and when I saw it, I was like, "Wow!" And she listened to it, and she was like, "Wow!" Because it went on and on. Because this person's, you have to understand.
I just heard Erykah Badu go on and on and on and on.
This is a traumatic experience.
Say it with me. You did what? You fucked around and found out. Literally. Or it fucked in you, or it's, I don't what? All right, so you don't put on the highest difficulty level. That's one you learned.
That's
one thing we learned today. But yes, if you don't mind, Mr. Bezos, could you at least make sure you don't just slap a label on the box and throw it any old way?
Right.
You know, a little bit more discretion, so that way people don't take my stuff, because I probably need it for whatever. Whatever it is, it's mine. Y'all don't need porch pirates. You don't need to be taking that shit. And I'd appreciate a little bit more discretion, Mr. Bezos. So with that said, is it closing time, brother?
Yes, it's closing time.
Well, this is YNB Collins, joined with
Brother Wolf.
And hopefully with these life experiences, we can synthesize a better outcome. Have a good one, y'all.
Thank you for listening to the Benchmark Podcast, a product of Benchmark Media, LLC, where we always attempt to establish a positive benchmark. We would like to remind everyone that the views and opinions expressed are strictly the views and opinions of each individual, and those views do not reflect the stance of Benchmark Media. Any opinion stated is not to be construed as professional advice or help. Please contact a professional for any help you may require. We would like to thank all of our guests for today and also for contributions of our listening family.
Remember to contact us at therealbenchmarkpodcast@gmail.com or www.therealbenchmarkpodcast.com. Or you can follow us on social media, Facebook or Instagram. And if you'd like to be a friend of the show, you can donate to us on our PayPal.
You can give me a drink.
All rights reserved by Benchmark Media, LLC.